2013 has been a great year for us, as we knew it would be. God's blessed us all through the beginning, every step of the way. The incredible thing about this is God has always come through, step after step after step. And so 2013 was no exception to that. So just a couple of the big hurdles, that obstacles, challenges that we got over. Getting the water purification system put in is, I don't know how you rank that in importance or measure the level of blessing that was for us. So getting that put in is a tremendous blessing. All we do is go to the system and turn the knob and fill up our containers with water, which we use at the orphanage. We carry them across the street to the guest house. So it's just been immeasurable. Now, not only is it a blessing to Alex's house, but every morning there's a line of people outside as well, and it's there for the community. So the community people have no filtered drinking water. I don't know of a single well in the Calico area. I've never seen a well there. And there's no purification system to either give the water or sell the water. So all the people in the community were forced to drink impure water, and then all the sickness and disease and bacteria that comes from that. So getting that put in was an incredible blessing for us. Then we got a really nice solar system put in because of the generosity of our supporters. So we got 24/7 electricity. We can run lights, we can run fans, we can plug in a blender downstairs for the ladies cooking. We can turn on the pump and pump water up to our water tanks. So it's an enormous blessing. And anybody who's been in Haiti and sat there and just been so hot, just to have a fan blowing on you is quite a blessing. So we're real grateful for it. Of course, our first priority is our children. The kids that we've rescued through God's grace and are growing, we're discipling, and the Lord, that will always be our first priority. However, God has given us people to come along beside us at a rate that we can take care of our kids now. And now it's a matter of looking out into the community and seeing all the brokenness in the community that surrounds us, and the churches and the schools and the orphanages that are around us. And we want to be a vessel. We want to be a vessel of God's blessings to them as well, not to get bottled up and just be spent on our ministry itself. So we have right now 7 partnering churches. Most of these churches have schools, and about half of them have orphanages as well. So we're not just ministering to our now 32 children, but we're also ministering to probably 200 other kids, other children that have been rescued or brought in because of abject poverty from the streets. We want to rescue children from the streets, homeless children. But another thing the Lord has told us, if we can go one step further and keep those children from having to be on the streets, what a blessing that is. For those that are there, we want to provide them a home. But what about for the ones who have some sort of a home already? An aunt, a grandma, a neighbor who's taking care of them. If we can come along and empower those families to help raise those kids to where they never wind up in desperation on the street, that's certainly the best option. We're starting a school partnership for the first time this year. We call our International School Partnership. And Kendall Moss is heading that up.
My name is Kendall Moss, and I'm a native of Northeast Arkansas. In March of 2013, while leading a mission trip here at Alex's house, God called me to move down here full time. I came as the Director of School Partnerships. We'll be working to partner a U.S. school with a Haitian school for a mutually beneficial relationship using multi-avenues of communication. We'll work where the schools can Skype with one another, teachers can teach lessons across the ocean, the children will be able to write letters and develop a pen pal relationship with students, and the Haitian students will be able to learn from the American students and vice versa.
So we want to go out into all these 7 ministry areas and make a difference. Come along beside them, disciple them, walk with them, and help mature them in Christ. immediately we need to expand the solar system at Alex's house and just beef up its power and durability. They have electricity. Sometimes it goes out in the middle of the night, sometimes, at 5 in the morning. So we need to get them more power, more electricity there. Jimmy and Patrick and their director's cottage has never had electricity in there. They run an extension cord in and run off a fan, but it's time for us to get that fixed. So we want to ramp up that effort. We never got to the playground and the security wall around that. So we want to build the playground, the wall, and then come in and put up the playground to give the kids more room to run around, play, swing, ride a bike or a trike, and just give them more room to enjoy themselves and be a kid. We think that's very important. We desperately need a 4-wheel drive vehicle. Everything we have is all 2-wheel drive, and the places we're going to now with our ministry points, you can only get there if you have 4-wheel drive. So we're looking to go way back into the mountains, minister to people there, and some of the most abject poverty is back in the mountains because no other trucks can get there. The food trucks can't, the water trucks can't, the gas trucks can't. So these people are in great need, and we want to get back to them as well. So these are just a few of the things where we can build buildings, but then you stop and realize the greatest thing we do, we're building the lives of these children. And this is a ministry worth supporting and putting your effort behind and your love and your sacrifice behind. And so we're grateful. I want our listeners to know and our supporters to know they're changing lives, radically changing lives. And we're so grateful for all of them and what their gifts can do in the lives of our children.